it's probably okay.
There's just going to be a lot of HP headed your way, and that's very difficult to play through as a Violet because you rely on the burst damage.
What would you prefer?
I would say a more sustained marksman. A lot of mobility, just staying at the back of the fight and doing chip over time. You don't look...
Like a Lindis, per se?
Yeah, Lindis would be fine. I think the Violet, with her burst, with her ability-focused attacks these days, is harder to play into high HP compositions, and here, that's exactly what they're facing.
Oh, we could look. We were thinking about the range marksman here, but they instead decide to lock in.
Toxic are pressing forth, trying to gain control of the bottom side of the map as much as they can, and Vengeance is suffering for it. If they can find this early kill, that's massive.
Oh, that's the perfect spear from Basic. The prediction, pull him on back and taking him on down. That is the opening we needed from Toxic. Hades here actually did pick it up, so it could have been a good defense there. They managed to get something out of it. They do steal one buff. So a little bit here for, oh, beautiful dodge though, the juke. They were still gonna find Neo in a rough position. He burns the heal, that was a mistake. Way overcommittal on that. Not gonna have it for the Dragon now. Up in the top lane now, we see Bobo going to be the target of another attempted gank here from Zane, but Bobo is so survivable. Look at how long that wildfire kept them in it. They are running, they are trying to make it. Oh, the predictive arrow, the flying spear, I should say, from Basic, almost enough. They still pick up the Dragon. And now Casey Fox is a little bit too far out of line, walking forward. There's a bit more.
That's
the follow-up is there.
Oh, that's perfect.
Absolutely phenomenal play coming through from Toxic, forcing out the flicker from Zane. TJ, that combo! You can shut them down early. They can sometimes suffer for that. And now we do see maybe a potential overextension for Beginning. The Nature's Rally is here. Hoon is in the thick of it.
Nice.
Beginnings does go down. Hoon able to get himself out with a nice flicker. And that is going to be the Angelic Splinter coming down right now for Vengeance as well. Trying to keep the team through this. The nice dodge onto the spear on the flank. Proxer is going to be here. There's the Metamorphosis. The rest of the team is going to continue to go back in. There are the counter kills. Toxic does drop one, but they pick up a few in return.
Is it kind of odd pick up into this during the draft phase?
Zane is going to go back in.
There's
Zane,
nobody to hit.
Zane, there's the exuberance once more from Hoon. Hoon might have overstayed a little bit longer. Beginnings able to keep Zane alive, and the tower survives Neo one more shot, and he actually falls!
To take out any of the higher HP members of this side.
We do see the snipe actually coming in from Venge. Basic through a sick flying spear was a little bit too early. Now Casey Fox got the counterplay, the double death spec from 80's Heroes. Proxer's trying to escape. There's the death's embrace to Hoon. Does not want to overcommit. Leave Proxer. Leave him be. Leave him be! And they do.
Not quite. Bobo will be hanging out towards mid, and that's a mistake.
That was not the bush to be in. The Reiki shot is going to connect because he's slow enough, but the heals are there. We do see the counter exuberance, though, from Hoon, but they're standing in the midst of an Angelic Splendor as now all the members of Tribe Gaming are here, somehow surviving through this. Both squads, but Zane says no, goes in with the drone drop, able to take one down. Exuberance combos, which I think we're going to be seeing here in just a second. This is where they need to excel. We need to see all the teams going in, finding the big wombo, but they're not going to commit. There we go, but it's too little too late. Proxer is going to go in, but the counter initiation is there. Beginnings with a beautiful Nature's Rally. Now Neo is going to be the target. The stun. Neo needs to try and survive. He is going to be able to get a Hoon on the flank right now, fighting too. And finally, Bobo is joining this way too late. What is happening to this fight, TJ?
Well, Toxic made a few mistakes. Primarily, you go for that fight well after it's over. The Abyssal Dragon's been taken. Then you engage with a three-man core led by Proxer. A while until they can stop and contest against that, especially with the fight buffs active. Watch Zane.
That being the combo from Liliana, half healthing
That's the combo I was speaking about. Zane being able to follow through the blinding light, and they instantly pick up a kill. Bobo is in a lot of trouble.
We also see split pressure in the bottom lane as well towards the Dragon. This is Tribe Gaming going off right now. They're realizing they have a key win objective here. Win condition. Oh, that is a sick follow-up there. Bobo is in way too deep. The Death's Embrace, the follow-up with the Zenial Kresh is left alone. The shot calling is real. They are going to look to finally re-engage. They find the stun onto Basic. They're bringing him back in right now. He's absolutely deleted. We do have a solid Metamorphosis, but it's too little too late. The Jinnar is not here. That would have been the absolute perfect moment for the Exuberance, but it's way too late, and now Tribe is getting ripped apart. There's the Death's Embrace. Proxer falls.
Toxic linger for far too long near that fight, consistently staying near a Tribe Gaming side that has all 5 players to bear with just 2. And now they're paying the price.
Bobo walks in. Zane dives the backline. The Angelic Splendor to boot, trying to take down the minion wave, is able to do so. A small blessing here for Toxic. Just locking them in their base. They have the key, and they are not letting it go. They are the jailers in this game.
Yeah, and it's really rough to watch. Toxic, though, if they can last long enough, they will eventually match in scaling. Just by virtue of surviving this long, enduring, they will become strong enough.
We do now see the push coming in. There's the Metamorphosis. The Drake is down,
clear
though.
wave.
Hoon is trying to survive through this, but look at the amount of healing. The Nature's Rally, the Angelic Splendor surviving is Tribe through all this. Proxer is getting chunked down. The heals being popped in the backline as well, but Proxer is way too deep. They did pick up beginnings in that fight, but it's not enough, as we do see the push coming in from Tribe, ripping them apart, make it 4. Hoon is the only one alive. The Drake is here. They're pushing in onto the core. The mid is here as well. The minions have arrived, and that is going to be Tribe Gaming going for the win. Hoon is trying to find the save. He's trying to kill the minions. Is it going to be enough? No! They are going to have it right now. Tribe take game number 1. Great combos, which is clearly what they're also thinking instead.
Nope.
Hey, Basics Lintus is just fine. It's going to have that early game damage, so I'm fine with that.
I think this is a workable composition from both sides. I do feel Tribe Gaming's has ended up being a little bit stronger, provided they're able to scale. This is kind of a later game composition from Tribe Gaming. Once again, it's a bubble comp, named after Bubble Team, who of course love those post 10-minute comp middle of fights. Speaking
of Kilgroth, they're diving up onto 80s Hero on the top lane, and that's actually going to be the kill. First blood, nicely done.
Use of Shadow, that double dash enables her to get back to the team much more quickly should a team fight begin.
Clearly that's something about that matchup there. Beginning is going to burn, this being a bro. He's going to get that off. We do the Moonfall from KZ Fox, though, going back in, but a good shot from Bobo, putting him in a solid position to follow up on that. So that's going to be the kill there. Going over the way of Toxic. KZ Fox is still alive, though. Bobo's going to be the target. He's now out really deep, and 80's here on the flank base. He's doing a good job shutting him down with the tread softly, giving the additional vision and damage. The double shot's going to be coming on through. Can be trying to escape, successfully escaping.
Hoon and the rest of the Toxic squad, if they can make it happen.
We do have the shot going in. The Dragon is going to go over to Zane. Zane, the target of Bobo's. He's diving in really deep. There is Hoon on the flank right now. Great Ghost Walk, though, from Vengeance. That Ethereal Pulse did nothing.
Your application for Ultimate is denied.
As that is the counter kill. Once again, all of Tribe Gaming is here. The Moonfall, the follow-up, and that is going to be so much damage. KZ Fox living in the midst of his team, getting 2 nice kills to do so. Oh, Bobo is sitting a little bit too far back. Forced to shock retreat right now, so ult's being blown on both sides. KZ Fox may be walking a little bit too far forward, though. The Ethereal Pulse in the back. Hoon is there. Beginning's going in, trying to find the double stun, and there's going to be the taunt. Nicely done, bringing him back into this. Can he get the ult off in time? No, he does not, but that is still the team trading out, so he is going to fall, but the rest of his team is getting a pickup in return.
And I feel they've kind of outlived that runway.
They have outlived it here. Oh, Proxer forced to... Oh, the prediction from KZ Fox! Gonna be enough to keep in here. 80's Hero was in deep. The Gore Lord is activated, trying to chase down Basic on the other side of the wall. Nicely done. Good positioning from Basic. The mischief comes through from KZ Fox, but not enough to secure the kill, and Vengeance is showing up too little too late.
A great little team fight comes out.
Bait them back. That's a second Ethereal Pulse from Hoon, and now Vengeance is in here really deep. The Ghost Walk is there. Nice dodge once again to KZ Fox. Pulling him back in.
Dodge Dominion! That is perfect!
Speaking of connecting with critical results, Zane as well is starting to hit like a truck. Yeah, he's already had over 3K crits. Oh, they're walking forward though. That is not optimal. Proxer, oh, that was not the play. I think he had one more dash on the shadow right there. Totally misplaying.
Zane!
Keeping him up there a little bit longer. Now Proxer's on the flank going in, finds the Ryu, the Ethereal Pulse in the back, shredding them all apart. Basics on the flank, though, can they keep him alive? They do! Just an instant longer. The mischief from KZ Fox cleans him up. We saw in game number 1 in terms of where the overall controls. Oh, up in the top, though, we do see a gank coming in there, and Basic actually does go down. Oh, no.
I warned you.
You did.
I said 80's Hero is devastating. They go for a 2v1 gank and lose.
I also said that you want to get those basic attacks on the Basic. That's exactly what he did. And look at the damage. The follow-up from Crixie is here. Neo is trying to pull everyone together, but look at the damage consistency from Tribe. The high ground. Tribe went from 0 to 100 real quick. They all of a sudden pulled themselves way ahead in this game. But he needs to be alive though for that to work.
Beginnings, that was so aggressive, but he stuns him up so that Zane can follow through like he does there.
Zane is making a case for one of the best jungle players in North America. No, the Valor Series as a whole. Bobo goes in with the shock. Every single person dodges. All the members of Tribe are still alive, pushing onto the core right now. The mischief shredding Neo. He has the Dark Dominion trying to keep himself alive a little bit longer, but he's still going to drop as the minions are arriving here in the Slayer side of the map. The core is exposed. The mid tower is going down as well. And TJ, I think that's going to be it. That's going to be Tribe Gaming taking the series, our last one of the day, 2-0 over Toxic.